Multiple opposing protest groups have converged on Australia's capital cities and regional centres today, rallying on a variety of issues, including immigration, racism and Palestine. In Melbourne, police have separated opposing protests near Parliament House, creating a cordon line to keep demonstrators apart. Reporter Amelia Turzon is there and joins us now. Amelia, I know it's been going for a few hours now. How are things looking at the moment?
So we've just had a scuffle just over my shoulder here. We had people appear to throw some punches towards each other, and we actually appear to have seen capsicum spray being deployed. I was just speaking to a man sitting down there who said that he wasn't involved in any of these protests. He was here today visiting friends, and he caught it on the back of his body. He was obviously quite shaken up, but as you can see, currently there's nothing majorly tense happening around me. This follows protests that have been snaking their way through the city for hours now. The Indigenous Sovereignty protest, which started off on Flinders Street, just down there, it snaked its way all through the city. It made its way, as you noted, up towards Parliament House, within what would look like around 50 metres of an opposing protest, the Australia Solidarity protest. Currently, we've had protesters now congregate here in the middle of the city in Bourke Street. Still a very heavy police presence here today. As you noted just an hour ago when I spoke to you last, there was dozens and dozens, possibly hundreds of police separating these two opposing groups. Those large groups seem to have dispersed and pulled back a little bit, but still protests happening here. Here's a little bit of what people were saying to me just an hour ago at one of those protests.
Overall, police have done a really good job in sort of keeping us separated, but it's getting a little bit close now, and you can feel anxiety in a lot of the people in the crowds. We've told the people, like parents with children, it's time to step them to the side now. It's getting a little bit anxious.
Are you feeling the anxious mood now?
Not myself. I mean, I've been protesters before, and as First Nations people, we have always fought for our rights, our inherent rights. And as I said before, this is about our ancestors and the harm that the neo-Nazis caused to our sacred place.
This protest behind me is the Indigenous Sovereignty Solidarity protest. It appears to still be, and that is in response to attacks at a sacred site and protest site, Camp Sovereignty, which is only about a kilometre down the road from where I am right now. There's been opposing protests held by people of right-wing sentiments. I haven't been at those protests today, but my colleague Natasha Shapova has been there. She's been relaying what's been happening at those protests today. She said that there was lots of Australian flags, there's been chants of Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. And as I mentioned, these aren't the only protests happening as well as Melbourne. We have ones happening in other major cities and right across the country in regional parts of the country as well.